Welcome to
Canadian Doenjang.
Hi, I'm Cindy,
Hi, I'm Heejoo.
and today we're going to be making rice cake soup.
Tteokguk.
So this is something that's traditionally eaten around Lunar New Year, or what it's
설날. Right?
Yes.
Right? Okay. Just making sure. Okay. You know, they say if you eat this soup on the New Year's Day, you become 1 year
Yes.
older.
It's unfortunately true. Eating this soup makes you 1 year older. So some people, when they get to a certain age, don't want to eat the soup anymore because they don't want to get older. Unfortunately, you still get older.
Younger kids, they always want to eat this the first day. It's like, I'm gonna eat this, get older and bigger.
And I was also told when I was learning about Korean culture that the whiteness of the soup symbolizes kind of purity and a fresh start as well.
Oh.
So a good thing for New Year. You'll see here, this is sliced duck, sliced rice cake. Then we have 1 small onion. So we have 4 cloves of garlic. Some kim or laver that's been toasted and cut. This is the green part of 2 green onions sliced diagonally. A teaspoon of sesame oil that will be used for the little bit on the garnish. The white part of the green onion. Fish sauce. You can also use soy sauce for soup. And then we have beef brisket, and then 2 eggs. Now I've separated one of the eggs already, so this is the white and that's the yolk. And just in case you've never separated an egg, we're gonna do a quick demonstration with the other egg. So you're gonna take the egg and crack it, and then open it very gently. You wanna open it so it's sitting right way up, and let the white gently come out. And you always do this over the white bowl. And then you gently put it into the other one to get the rest of the white out. And then you're done.
Ta-da! Very nice, Cindy.
And that's it. So let's go over to the stove and start cooking.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna turn the stove on to high to get everything boiling. We're gonna add in the onion and the garlic, the green onion, and of course the brisket, since this is what gives it the flavor.
I'm gonna put the whole thing like that?
Put the whole thing in like that.
Oh, without cutting it?
Yep. Okay, so now that you can see it's at the boil, you want to turn it down, but you want to keep it at the boil for 10 minutes. And you'll see there's a bunch of scum on the top, so you want to scoop that off. Keep it at a boil for about 10 minutes, and then you're going to turn it down to medium-low, say about 2.5, 3, for somewhere between an hour and an hour and 20 to get it really nice and tender, the meat. So you're going to want to add just a little bit of oil in, not too much. And you're going to turn your burner on medium-low, lower than you would normally cook an egg. And this is, so you don't want too much. If you move it around with a paper towel, you'll get just enough, but not too much. And we're going to start with the egg whites. So you're going to beat them up till they're nice and frothy, and then you're going to pour them in. You want a nice thin layer, so just move your pan a little bit, and that will get it to a fairly thin layer. So now it's almost cooked, so we're just going to put a pinch of salt on it, just to give it a little bit of flavor. You can flip it over if you like. I tend to make a mess of it when I do that, so I don't always do it, but we'll just show you what you would do. Ooh.
Oh, Cindy! Oh, amazing. Pretty good. Pretty good.
So, not perfect, but not bad. We're just going to cook it for about 20 seconds on the other side because it was almost cooked through already, but this will just make sure that it's all cooked. And then we're going to transfer it to a plate to cool and do the yolk. So we're just going to put a little bit more oil in. Now we've also beaten the yolk, so I'm going to pour that in. And again, you're cooking it on a low heat. I usually turn it down just a little bit because now that it's warmed up. If you want to make sure your spatula doesn't stick, put a little bit of oil on it, and that will help it slide under the egg nicely.
Ooh. Oh.
And so again, you're going to cook it much quicker on the other side, so maybe about 20 seconds, and it'll be all cooked. You're going to also transfer it to your plate to cool, and once they're cool, you can slice them thinly, which we'll show you. So now our hour's up, and we're going to remove the meat and just set it aside to cool, and once it's a little more cool, we're going to shred it.
Smells great.
And then we're going to remove all the veggies, because what we just want is the broth. So I'm just going to turn it up just a little bit. We're going to add in the fish sauce or soup soy sauce. And we're going to add in the duck. Be careful when you do this that you don't splash. And then give it a stir. I'm just going to turn it up just a little bit more. You want to cook the duck for somewhere between, say, 7 and 10 minutes, depending on how chewy you like your duck. So we're just going to let that go. And while we're doing this, we're going to shred the beef. So you just want to do this until you get all, and every once in a while you'll have to take it off your fork. It'll just keep building up. So we've been cooking for about 8 minutes, and we're ready to go over and serve now. So let's go eat, everyone. So basically, to serve this, you're going to serve some rice cake into the bowl along with some broth. I usually put about 2 ladles full myself. You can see it looks all nice and milky. And then you're going to take a pair of chopsticks, and you're going to add some meat, a little bit more meat because everyone likes meat, and then a little bit of egg yolk. And you can make it look as pretty as you want because of the contrasting colors. A little bit of egg white on top. A little bit of the diagonally sliced green onion for a little bit extra color, and then a little bit of the toasted kim.
So pretty.
And there you go. It's ready. Jen, come on and eat.
Let's try this delicious looking soup. It's pretty simple food, eh?
It is. Ew, it's so elegant.
It is elegant.
All right, let's eat.
Let's try. Who's there?
A little bit of sesame.
Oh, okay.
Just pour a little bit on top. Just want to drizzle. There you go. Let's
잘
eat.
먹겠습니다. The duck and the beef and everything.
I've never had it before, so yeah. It really does remind me of my mom's soup though, like soup we would have growing up.
So
I'm not Korean.
neither am I.
You guys are Korean today.
So this is what you will make, or you can make, to celebrate the Lunar New Year, and to become 1 year older.
How do you say Happy Lunar New Year in Korean?
어. 새해 복 많이 받으세요.
Okay.
That's long, right? Or is it in Chinese? Is what is it? 야, 恭喜发财.
In English, it's Happy New Year.
恭喜发财. 새해 복 많이 받으세요. Happy New Year.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.